Hi everyone and welcome again to another video. This video will not be about signaling or even guarding or dispatching. It will actually be about how I went all the way from, well, trainee driver, or QD if you wish, all the way to supervisor here. Let's get right into it. Alright, let's go on and start with how I became first of all a qualified driver. So, it was on the 5th of September 2023 as an assessor Freshwater Beach that I passed my first ever actually qualified driver training. I did not have any before. That was straight up a pass. Then on the 18th actually of September 2023, after one DS fail, I had why even bother naming who assessed me and I passed the dispatcher training. Next up you also have the guard training, which actually 4 days later, even though I failed 3 times this time, I passed with another assessor. He's called Alan Manupu. Tell me if I spell it wrong, but that's how I spell it. So first of all, that was a whole month dedicated to just getting to the GD role. Straight up just getting to the GD role. Now that was the first period of my journey from TD, trainee driver to supervisor. There's actually a second part from the start of October of 2023 all the way from the end of December of 2023. And this time I've made lots of important steps and my way to just getting to this achievement. First of all, I've applied for the lead driver position in the October of 2023 application. I've also joined a server called Passenger Shift that is that at the time had like 2,000 members, and its main purpose was to host unofficial shifts that I participated in and then that I hosted myself. I also met an important person that helped me get all the way to signaler called Red Zombic, which she was and she still is a signaler at the time, and taught me everything there is to know, the basics, etc. about signaling. And we also have the time where I joined Journey-Desk community and I learned a lot from it, just from the whole community side and how to manage a community and events, which was really important. And we end this period with me applying for the signaler role. The next period is quite actually straightforward. It is from the beginning of January 2024 to the beginning of March 2024. This period was just full of shifts all over the place. Shifts going from just 8-person that signals all the way to 24-person that signal. Yes, we were able to do lots and lots and lots. This period was mainly due to a hype because of the SG application. Obviously, everyone wanted to get ready for the trainings, but obviously, first of all, they had to pass the application. I will now pass you some of the screenshots that I have from this period of time, which was for me just really memorable. And these were the good old days, but as every good old days, they have to end, sadly enough. I was accepted into the SG training program that was then brought to the practical sessions that I passed, even though I just failed once. And then I had to pass the assessment, which I passed on the zone that is none other than Zone F, and I ended up being a signaler, actually, with someone called Lava, on the 8th of May 2024. Now we enter the pre-supervisor period from May 2024 to September of 2024. Here you have multiple other steps that I had to go through. First of all, you have two different servers that I'm going to talk about. First of all, you have SCR Shifts and Trainings, which is a server that the owner wanted me to go in and build my own SG department, which I did. I therefore then did multiple shifts in collaboration with SCR Shifts and Trainings, Papandrew's Shift, Trainee Desk Community, and the last server I'm going to talk about, also ZX Academy. Both servers are really good if you want to know more and get more practice about signaling. Same goes obviously for Papandrew's Shift. You also have the applications where I wrote a bit too much, but I still passed. I passed both SDS and SGD. I refused the SGD rule because I wanted to add another department, but I can only add two departments, like one department, totaling into two departments total. I want to have the DS department and the signaler department. Well, here you go. I'm now a supervisor. I'm done. Well, no, I'm not done. Let's just say that I still have lots and lots more to discover in this journey that I still have to do. I still did a few SG practice all the way from September 2024 to, well, December or January 2025. Then I had to concentrate on my studies because in real life sometimes takes over on the gaming journey in this case. And that happened, and that's for the best because now I'm actually very successful in real life and very successful in the gaming world in SCR right now. I hope you will find also your own way, and remember, the community is what makes SCR live. Whatever you may say or think, the community is the key to have fun at the end. Alright? Well, I guess this will wrap it up for today's video. If you have any questions, well, feel free to DM me. If you want to have any of the server links, feel free to also DM me. What is that guy doing? Alright. If you want to write your own story, well, that's in your own hands actually. And I wish you the best in your SCR journey. And bye everyone, see you later.